don't want one more time. Oumuamua?
Oumuamua.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to screw it up. How large was that?
That was the size of a football field.
Okay, so
of order 100 meters.
Small in comparison to 3I Atlas.
Oh yeah, that's my point, that 3I Atlas is 1,000,000 times more massive, at least 1,000,000 times more massive than Oumuamua.
Right.
And I immediately, as it was discovered, it was July 1st, and my wife asked me to go on vacation to Aruba 2 days later. And as I was going on the plane and as I arrived there, I realized, wait, that doesn't make sense, because we should have seen millions of Oumuamuas before we saw this one. It's so big. And
In late 2017, astronomers noticed something they'd never seen before, an object moving fast, cutting through our solar system from deep interstellar space. It wasn't an asteroid, it wasn't behaving like a comet, and it definitely wasn't supposed to be here. Scientists named it Oumuamua, meaning messenger from afar arriving first. But to one man, this was more than just a rock. Harvard physicist Avi Loeb looked at the data and asked a dangerous question. What if this object wasn't natural? What if humanity had just encountered its first piece of alien technology? Loeb wasn't alone in his curiosity, but he was nearly alone in his courage. As astronomers measured the object's trajectory, they noticed something bizarre. Oumuamua was accelerating, not because of gravity, not because of outgassing, as comets do. It was moving as if something or someone was pushing it. When Loeb suggested it might be a light sail, a thin artificial structure propelled by sunlight, many of his peers called it speculation. But Loeb didn't back down. He argued that science isn't about staying comfortable. It's about asking hard questions, even when they make others uneasy. Traditional scientists said the explanation was simple. A comet shedding gas as it heated up near the sun. But there was a problem. No gas was ever detected. No tail, no debris. Nothing, just a silent, tumbling object reflecting sunlight in strange ways. Loeb pointed out that the object's brightness varied dramatically, suggesting a flat, pancake-like shape, something unlike any natural rock we'd ever seen. Could it really be alien? Or was the Harvard scientist seeing patterns that weren't there? As Loeb published his theory, the scientific community erupted. Many called it irresponsible. Some even accused him of chasing fame. But Loeb reminded his critics of something simple. If we refuse to explore unlikely possibilities, we may miss the most important discovery of all time. He compared his argument to Pascal's wager. Even if the chance of alien origin is small, the consequences are too massive to ignore. If he's wrong, science learns something. But if he's right, humanity's place in the universe changes forever. Loeb also warned that such discoveries carry global consequences. If alien technology truly passed through our solar system, it would impact everything from financial markets to geopolitics. Governments would race to decode its purpose. Religions would scramble to reinterpret creation. And every assumption humanity holds about its uniqueness would collapse. To Loeb, this wasn't just science. It was about how civilizations respond to the unknown and how denial could cost us the future. Then years later, a new object appeared, 3I Atlas, bigger, brighter, stranger. Some called it another comet. Loeb wasn't so sure. He noted its unusual composition, rich in nickel, poor in iron, a pattern that strangely resembles industrial alloys used in aerospace manufacturing. Was this another natural wonder or a message from the stars? This time, even skeptics started paying attention. Loeb argued that it's naive to think we're the first intelligent species in the galaxy. There are 100 billion stars in the Milky Way, many billions older than our sun. Given enough time, some civilizations could easily have launched probes that now drift between stars, just like our own Voyager spacecraft are doing today. If humanity can send messages into the void after just a century of radio, imagine what others could do after 1 billion years. According to Loeb, these visitors might not be rare at all. We might simply be too skeptical or too arrogant to notice them. He reminds us, great discoveries don't come from consensus, they come from curiosity. Every paradigm shift, from Galileo to Einstein, began as a question that most scientists laughed at. So why not look again? Why not test the impossible? Instead of pretending it doesn't exist, Loeb now leads the Galileo Project, a scientific initiative to build new instruments and collect real data on unexplained aerial and interstellar phenomena. Unlike conspiracy theories, this project operates within science, but without the blindfolds. Its mission is simple: find physical evidence of extraterrestrial technology if it exists. If they succeed, humanity will enter a new cosmic era. If not, at least we'll know we looked with open eyes. In the end, the mystery of Oumuamua and 3I Atlas remains unsolved. Maybe they were rocks, maybe they were relics. Or maybe they were a whisper from something far beyond our understanding, a signal that we are not alone but not yet ready to listen. As the stars burn silently overhead, one question echoes through the void. If we are being watched, what are they waiting for?